Hey everybody, it's Natural Juan here. Hi, hello, and welcome. Yeah, I know it's a bit dark, and I'm just recording this on my phone as I lay here. It's about like 3 a.m. in the morning in my country, in the Philippines, and I've just decided to address a few issues and some questions that some of you might have out there. Like, first things first, about the game, the hexed field commander that I was talking about in the past few videos. Yeah, I haven't abandoned that project. I mean, if you look at my latest content, I'm covering something new, but the thing is, and I'm gonna be honest here, things are just hitting a little too close to home, if you understand. Like, for example, the thing that happened in America with the former president and someone attempting something horrible on him. See, hexed. I intended that to be like GI Joe or Transformers, like the one that Michael Bay made, and it takes place in the modern age, and you got stuff like war happening in the modern age, starting at year 2006 to 2022, alternate timeline there, but it still hits close to home with everything that's happening so far. I don't know if I've said this in a previous video. I think I have. I've made tribute videos to my grandfather. He was an American U.S. Navy veteran, and well, let's just say America has a special place in my heart, even if I am Filipino. But yeah, it just leaves a bad taste in the mouth, if you know what that means. Uh, like I said, I was originally planning to make Hex something like G.I. Joe or Command and Conquer versus zombies. But then there's the cult aspect of it, the insurgency aspect that, you know, I don't think will fit well in today's political climate. I don't want it to be, controversial like that. While I do seek fame, I don't want to be famous in that sort of way, if that makes sense. Okay. But I haven't abandoned the project. I will still be keeping my void gods. I will be using them in a future project. If you haven't seen my latest video, they will be there. So here's the thing. If Hex is like Warhammer 40,000 in the modern age, then the current one, the Hexed, what did I call it? Hexed Unholy Era, or yeah, the Island Crusade, or anyway, but beside the point, or the Swordlands. Yeah, I'm planning to go with the Swordlands title. I will continue on that because, like I said, if Hexed is 40k in modern times, then Swordlands would be, Warhammer Fantasy. And yes, I will be using my Void Gods there. And don't worry, I've been working on it simultaneously with Hex. So basically, I've got this Warhammer version, this medieval or ages past version of Hex already going. I've already got units and stuff about it, and it will harken back to games like Battle Realms, which was very popular in the Philippines, and Warcraft 3, The Frozen Throne. Yeah, I will be harkening back to those games instead. So what to expect? So well, I'll do a more detailed video later, but all right. So you'll have 7 factions that you can choose from in a table. Yeah, it's a tabletop war game, and you have 7 factions in it. You got the knights, who are always these fully armored guys and girls. You got the shinobi, the ninjas and the samurai. You got Vikings with their berserkers, and they do incorporate elements of the Celts or Celts. And you got the Magi, who are these ancient Egyptian warriors from Africa, although, yeah, the continents are named differently for this particular IP. You have, who else did I put in there? The Blood Hunters, who are based on the Incas, the Mayans, and the Aztecs, the indigenous empires of Central and South America. You got the gladiators, who are based on the history and culture of Greece and Rome. And you have the Harlequins, who are clowns, basically. They're a bit gypsy-ish for this setting, but like they travel around the continent entertaining people, and they look like clowns, but they're also deadly. Yeah, they're the, how shall we say it, the lethal joke faction. That was it. They look funny, but you, when they start killing, I mean, when they start fighting, oh boy, they're gonna mess up a lot of units. So these are just some of the ideas. There's also the class system that was present in Ages of Wonders 3. I'll be kind of stealing that, I guess. But that'll be for the tabletop war game. Again, it'll be something like uh, Rangers of Shadow Deep, wherein you can actually play solo or co op. Competitively, I'm thinking about it too, but that might be a project later on, because I don't want to use that right now. I just want single player, like solo or co-op, wherein you play as one character and you have a bunch of people helping you. You can play as a group, but playing against each other might not be a thing yet. All right then. So that's what's happening. I'm moving my tabletop war game to the past, because right now things just aren't okay. Things aren't okay in Europe. You know about that. You know Russia and the Ukraine. You know about the Middle East. You know about what's going on down there, and it's really sad. It really makes me sad, to be honest. There's the thing in America with what happened to a former president who, yeah, who got, he did get hurt. He did get hurt. And on my side of the world, we got our own problems. You probably saw it on the news already. Taiwan and another country who's muscling in on our territory and uh, shooting our poor fishermen with water cannons. You know how horrible that is, right? And it's sad. It's sad, really. So I just want to move away from that for now. After all, they said games were made so you can get away from reality. And right now, with what's happening, I think a lot of you just want to get away from it. So, yeah, I'm just taking my stuff away from what's going on right now. Also, to address a few questions, people are asking about the PayPal account. Well, that's because I don't own my own PayPal account. That belongs to my friend Michael. Shout out to him. He's there in Canada right now. I hope he's doing okay wherever he is. And yeah, I hope things turn out well for him too. But yeah, that's just what's going on. And I'm choosing to address it now in case a lot of you have questions. Again, I'm sorry for the lighting and everything, but eh, yeah, you know how it is. It's hard. Okay, thank you anyway.